We investigated the influence of real-world environments on the perception of visualizations in augmented reality. In our research, we conducted 2 user studies comparing the influence of a total of 4 different backgrounds. Both studies were performed in an experimental production plant. Results show that the background has less influence on the perception than initially thought. A total of 34 participants completed both of our studies. 3 out of the 4 backgrounds were static, while BG3 contained dynamic elements. The dynamic background contained moving green water, slightly angled pipes, and LED stripes. The participants had to solve different tasks on line charts, like finding anomalies or identifying clusters. The first study was based on a mixed design, where the subjects only took part in the experiment on one selected background. The first background was our baseline. The subjects used a Microsoft Clicker to interact with the application. To answer a question, the subjects had to input a hold on the clicker and give the answer orally. The second study was solely based on a within-subject design. This time we used 2 backgrounds and an additional secondary task as our independent variables. We placed additional displays on the background to simulate this secondary observation task. The displays cycle randomly through the 1-digit numbers and several colors. The participants were instructed to solve the primary task, while they also should observe the background as a secondary task. As soon as a green-colored number appeared, the subject should raise their hand and speak out the visible number. Our results show no significant effect of the background on the quality of the given answers. However, the task completion time was significantly influenced by the backgrounds, but only for the second study, although the additional secondary tasks showed no influence whatsoever. Overall, the subjects in both studies mentioned that backgrounds with more visual clutter were more disturbing. Therefore, we can see that the perceived influence greatly differs from the measured influence. For an in-depth analysis and more details on the results, please refer to the paper.